today on Nebraska WoodSTR. More processor time. We're going to keep working through this pile here. We'll be down to just the one pile in the back there. All right, let's do this. Hey WoodSTRs, my name is Mike. Well, like you heard, we're going to get that processor fired up here tonight. Working on this last little bit of processor wood, and I will be pretty much out. And so then we're going to be getting into the game of procuring processor wood. As you can see, my project has done nothing. So anyway, we're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of rain here over the course of the next 3 days. So I don't think there's going to be much going on up here. So thought just as well get a little bit of this processing done. So all right, here we go. Let's do this. There you go. Works all right. That guy there is going to be too big to go through the processor. Might be perfect, but I'm not man enough to throw it up there at this point. So anyway, let's get this over here and get it processed up. Still kind of learning on this deal here. One thing I should start doing is bringing a saw with me so I can cut off these ends that are not going to fit through there. So some of those are pretty long. We'll see just how much it takes to manhandle them things on there. So all right, let's try not to kill ourselves. This might be fun for you guys watching me out there bust my back, but this will be a good learning experience on sizes and also length that I have to manhandle up on here. So, all right, let's see how this goes. that's a first. A little bit of a knot on there, wouldn't push through it, but flip her over and in she goes. Foot poles, not man enough. Got her, but it's going to wear me out. This is a machine that's not supposed to wear you out, so. Okay, well, that's the third, maybe fourth time that I've ran this. Learned a couple things. Saw this at the Paul Bunyan show and some of them new fancy ones, bigger ones. It'll catch all of this slash and sawdust here and have a conveyor running off that way. On this guy, it all ends up on the conveyor, ends up in there. And if the wind is in the right direction, one of the important things I learned today is that don't have your cocktail sitting right there. Damn it. A little woody. All right, anyway, a couple other things that I learned. This dry ash does not cut as well. I did sharpen up that chainsaw, the chain blade from the last video, but this a lot of this wood here has quite a bit of dirt on it, and so it doesn't take long to dull up that chain. But so the dry stuff makes it chatter a little bit, so you just got to stay after it and keep a good solid pressure on it. The other thing you saw, I had some 20-foot pieces in there, and those 20-foot pieces make it almost impossible to run through there. You're just not man enough, especially if they're not straight. There was one 16-footer in there, but it was straight, much easier. So just looking at what's left here in the pile, look like the rest of that's small enough and straight enough she should be able to go right on through. But as you can see back here, the storm is starting to brew, a little rumbling. The black lab thinks we're going hunting, so every time it storms she goes crazy. So she lets me know that the storm's getting close. So do a little bit of cleanup up here, get everything up on high ground. 3 to 5 inches is going to make a mess of that hill there. That's going to want to rush down right where we're standing. So we're going to get everything out of here except for just get everything out of the way so when it silts in here, I don't have to fight that. So anyway, we're going to go get this stacked up and get things cleaned up. Probably wondering why I'm going right into the pickup and not the trailer. Well, I didn't want to get caught back up here with the trailer full and not get it stacked. I got a meeting yet tonight, so if that got back here and then the weather set in and I couldn't get to that for 3, 4, 5 days, I didn't want to miss out on a rental as it goes out. So anyway, that's why we're doing the pickup thing. All right, back to the woody beer. Before I forget, I will make sure I shut off the bar oil. Since running all of that out on the ground, and get this motor covered up. All right, well, try this out. We're gonna do a little walking, drinking, and chatting. You can see here Mount Woodmore. We're gonna have to start digging into her. We are pushing the middle of October, and this year my plan here is just come in with the Devil's tractor, scoop up on this end. Really gonna wish that was on cement, but we start scooping and dumping into the dump trailer, take it right up to the boiler, and either feed it right out of the trailer or dump it in front of there. We won't be doing any heavy piles right next to it after the fire a couple years ago. Not gonna put up with that again. So I think we got that all squared away so we don't have to, but I'm not taking that chance. So, all right, let's get this tailgate off and get this baby stacked up. All right, well, while all this slash and crap is in here, we'll just run back to the burn hole and get that all dumped off right away so we don't have to jack with it later. Be somewhat careful so you don't back into that hole. That'd be handy. Close enough for me. See this ditch right here, all that water comes off, it's going to end up right there, so she needs to go. That never happens, having the right ball on. We'll park her right up there by the other old girl. Now you grab the tailgate, throw that on, and just about perfect. Meeting is at 6:30, so won't be late for that as well. Well, thanks for coming along with me today. You guys know the program. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the flip side.